everybody, and welcome back once again. Another edition of Inside the Headset, Week 1, Game 2. I'm with the head coach of the Seagull Stars. Coach, you did your radio show on Saturday and talked a lot about the mistakes and whatnot. Had a little bit more time to look at the film and everything. What are the things that you could see that might be a quick fix to try to put the Seagull Stars back on track?
Well, I mean, we just got to get better. We're so inexperienced. I mean, it's just going to take, it's going to take a lot. It's going to take some time for some of these guys that are inexperienced to be able to catch up with what we're trying to do. We've had a pretty good week of practice so far this week, and we got better every day, which is what we got to do as an inexperienced football team. And when you throw film on and when you walk away on Friday nights, you always think it's miserable. And usually when you watch film, and this is pretty much for everything in life, things are never as bad as they possibly seem, and then sometimes things ain't as good as they seem sometimes too. So you got to find a happy medium, and we found one, and hopefully our kids will learn from the mistakes on Friday.
You talked about the mental mistakes as well as the fundamental mistakes on Friday night. It seemed like they all came at the wrong time. Do you think, as you say, that you felt like you guys were rushing a little bit, or maybe just line of fire, or what?
A lot of things. I mean, it's just inexperience. It's being under the lights live for the first time. It's not being involved. The game hadn't slowed down for many of them yet. And a guy that's played for 3 or 4 years, the game has slowed down for him a little bit, and he can get. It's not coming at him as fast. And we got some sophomores in there that, it's coming at them pretty fast, and they're still trying to figure things out.
Did it seemed like, okay, House would get maybe there toward the end of the second quarter. House would get a couple of, about 6 or 7. Then we go back and Knox would get a couple. And then you think, okay, we're getting ready to put the boat on the trailer and go to town. And then a wind would come along and it'd blow the boat completely off course.
Yeah, we'd get a stupid penalty, or, we'd blow an assignment, or, something like that happen. We turn the ball over. Those things can't happen if you're not going to beat good football teams doing those types of things.
It's a simple game, but sometimes the kids are making it a little harder than what it is.
It's a simple game. It's not very simple when you're 15 years old and people are flying at you from every direction, though. Sometimes it's not real simple then. So,
well, let's talk about your next opponent, Coach Brian. Just right off the bat, what is fans going to see? Is this guy spread? Is he going to line it up?
They're up tempo just like us. If you came and watched us last year, I mean, there's going to be a lot of football plays run on Friday night. They'll be up tempo like us. Last year I think they had 93 offensive plays against us. So I mean, it'll be nail biting, fast paced. It'll be like watching a tennis match probably. I hope there's a little bit more defense played than there was last year.
He did put up some points on Friday night, came away with a win, so he's looking for 2 and you're looking for 1. But I did notice as I did a little bit of research, he's got 20 plus seniors, 20 plus juniors, or am I mistaken on that?
And I think that's about right, yeah.
So he's got a well-matured team when we start to think about high school football.
I don't know how mature they are. I don't know how experienced some of them guys are, but I do know he's got some guys that are older. So.
And when they step out on the field, there's going to be somewhere around 18 of those guys that are going to be 230 plus. So they do have some big guys.
Pretty good. They're pretty good size all over. They're very active on defense.
So they can stop you, yes, if they give you a sliver. Mm-hmm. Anything to the Seagull fans? You did have your first game here Friday night. It was hot. Those are some things you can't control. Logistically, how did everything work out?
Everything went well. I think we had plenty of cold drinks for everybody. We'll have plenty this Friday night. Hope everybody comes back out, support these kids. I know it wasn't a very good product put on the field last Friday night, but we're working every minute of every day to try to put a better product out for people to get into the stands and be able to cheer for them.
That's great. That's great. Gather up right here Friday night. The Ooltewah Owls will be visiting, and that kickoff is at 7 o'clock. Owls and Stars, be here.